Hey everyone, my name is Erin, and welcome to Everywhere on Earth with Erin travel channel. Tonight, we're having a little bit of wine, so I will say cheers to you wherever you are. Hope you're having a good day, evening, morning, whatever. So today, I'm going to continue my series about Jordan, and we're going to talk about Petra. I'm actually going to split this video up into two parts because there's a lot to talk about, and this video could end up being like half an hour, so we don't want to do that. I want to keep your attention. So basically, Petra is the most popular and most important site in all of Jordan, and when I said I was going to Jordan, this is the place that most people were curious about or excited about, saying that it's on their bucket list and asking like, oh, is that where that Indiana Jones movie was filmed? So yes it was. So in 2019 it hit a milestone, and that would be over 1 million visitors, which is nice because I was one of those 1 million visitors. So now experts believe that Petra was first settled in 7000 BC by a group of crazy guys called the Nabateans. They were nomadic Arabs, and they established Petra as a major trading hub. They were good at a lot of things, like they were good at agriculture, harvesting water, surviving in the barren deserts, and so Petra really flourished. And then those damn Romans, they arrived and they invaded, took over the city, but then the trade importance that was starting to decline anyways because of sea trade routes were becoming more popular and more convenient than going through the desert. It was also damaged by an earthquake, possibly flooding, and then it just declined further and it was abandoned completely, and then it wasn't discovered again until 1812. I think it was some European guy that discovered it. Hope I'm right. Can you imagine though? Can you imagine finding this place? Like, you'd just be like, whoa, like jackpot. Like, seriously, like, I can't even imagine how excited this guy was. Anyways, so we arrive into Petra in the afternoon, in the late afternoon, and we check into Edom Hotel. Now I'm a little bit mixed feelings about this hotel. So it's like fancy, but it's old school fancy, and the decor is kind of outdated. The elevators don't work properly. So at one point I'm trying to get up to the 5th floor and I get stuck in the elevator. And then when the door finally opens, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna lug my suitcase up the stairs. Like, I don't even care anymore. So the room is, you know, it's a cute room, as you see. It's fine for one night. I'm a little bit annoyed that there's no Wi-Fi included. You have to pay extra if you want the Wi-Fi, which I think is kind of tacky nowadays. Like, it should be included everywhere. But you know what? The cool thing about this hotel is it's literally like a 5-minute walk from the entrance gates to Petra, and then there's a bunch of restaurants along the front street, and so you know what? It's a great location. So we'll say, you know, it was worth it in that sense. And I had no choice because it was part of the tour, so that was where I stayed. So now Ian and I decide to grab a quick dinner before heading to Petra at night. So we find this place that are serving falafel sandwiches, and I'm super excited because I had a really amazing falafel sandwich back in Amman, and this one is terrible. Like, it's like 3 tiny falafels in a shitty bun. There's no toppings, there's no sauces, nothing. It's just plain yucky. So like, I guess I was spoiled with that really good one that I had in Amman. So Ian is a sweetheart, and he has purchased the ticket for me to go see Petra at night, which is really nice. So when you get there, you have to, in order to get into the treasury where the show is, you have to walk through this area called the Sikh, and it's about a half an hour walk into that area, like, and it's a long gorge. Even though it's dark, you can still see like the rocks towering above you. So the path is lit up with candles in paper bags, which seems like a bad idea. Like, it seems like a fire hazard. I don't know. But it's also nice if you have your cell phone or if you have a flashlight or something, because it is dark. So, and the floor is a little bit uneven. So just for your safety, you might want to have like a little more light going in there. So anyways, we finally get into the treasury area, and it's like, wow, amazing. So as you can see here, there's like colorful lights that are shining on it. They've got all these mats set up on the ground, so you sit down on the mats. Now I stupidly wore a black jumpsuit, so of course sitting in the sand, like I'm filthy, like I'm dusty filthy from sitting here, but whatever. And then there's Bedouin men around and they're serving us tea, which is great because I love the Bedouin tea. And so we wait for the show to begin. Now Ian decides he's gonna go off and take photos because that's what he does. He's, you know, a photographer. So I'm like, cool, I'll see you later. Maybe I'll catch you back at the hotel. So the show begins. There's a guy playing some kind of flute, which is really neat. Another guy playing a guitar and singing, so I'm getting really excited. This guy starts talking to tell the story, and then all of a sudden there's this woman shrieking off in the distance, and now I think it's part of the show, but it's actually not, and she's yelling, "Is there a doctor here? Is somebody can come help?" So now the show stops and people are rushing over to help, and the guys doing the show, they're kind of confused, like they don't know what to do, and so anyways, they end up canceling the show. Now I feel very bad for whomever had the medical emergency. I think in the end turns out like they were okay, which is really good, but it's very disappointing when, you know, this was my one night to see it for all of us there. It was like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the show and to experience that, and it was cut short, and they don't give refunds or anything like that. So yeah, it was kind of a disappointing night for sure, but you know, again, it's what had to happen, and this is what happens sometimes when you're traveling. It doesn't always work out the way you want to, so just Google it, watch it on YouTube, I guess, right? Actually, I did that when I got home. So now there's some shops set up in the treasury area. So of course, you know, I'd like to pick up a few things. So I have a look inside, and there's this Bedouin guy in there, and he looks like Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. And like, I'm pretty sure he does this on purpose to get attention. But I mean, like, he's really hot though. So I have a little talk with him, and there's another guy in the shop named Ali, so we have a chit chat. I don't buy anything tonight, just have a look around, because I know I'm coming back tomorrow. So now I make my way back through the Sikh. I'm feeling a little bit dizzy. I don't know, maybe it's from straining my eyes in the dark, or maybe I'm like a bit dehydrated or tired or hungry. I don't know. I didn't have much for lunch, and the dinner was crap. So anyways, I find this place along the street in front of the hotel that serves like late night pizza. And I know it seems funny, you're like, oh, you go all the way to Jordan to have pizza, but you know what? It hit the spot. And then I don't end up seeing Ian for the rest of the night. I thought I would see him like walking back when I was, because I sat out on the patio, but I didn't see him. So anyways, I'm gonna end this video here. So that was the first night in Petra. Hope you guys are all doing well. Check out the next video is gonna be about Petra, exploring Petra during the day. So everybody take care, and thanks for watching. Bye.